Hi, I'm Jannine Barron, business mentor and marketing strategist, and this is a 2-minute video on how to present a great testimonial from your customers. If you ask your customers generally for a testimonial, they may come back with something like, Jannine's really great to work with. I really enjoyed the session. That's not a useful testimonial. So let's talk about what is. A good testimonial, you need it to make someone pick up the phone, sign up for your event, or come and work with you. And it's basically the social proof to help your potential customers know, in capital letters, exactly how you help people. So telling me you're a great person isn't very helpful in terms of telling someone else who's never met you before how you might help them. So let's look at some of the ways people write testimonials and why they're good or bad. And then you can have a tweak at how you present yours and how you ask for them from your customers. So let's look at how I see a lot of testimonials. This is a kind of a regular testimonial layout. So it starts off saying how I'm helping someone. And it took, some people won't read past the first sentence. They may get to the second sentence, but it's also a lot of words in that paragraph. So people are time poor, they may not want to read. They might just see blurry words and may not want to read. A simple thing you can do if you don't have time to do something else is you could just reduce the testimonial to a couple of lines and put it into a sort of a centering format. So that's a super quick but not ideal outcome. So let's have a look at how some better ways to do this. I'm going to take these exact same testimonials and I'm going to change the layout. So a simple way to change the layout is to just do having a heading. So what I've done there, I've taken one sentence and I've put it at the top of the page. Now we're talking about a specific way I've helped people. And I've also put a little graphic here. So it lets people know that it is a testimonial. It's not a branded graphic. It's not the ideal graphic, but you can see already how creating some space in between the lines and putting a colorful heading really does give more value and make it more readable. And here's the second one. Again, it's exactly the same testimonial, but I've pulled out a key thing that this person has said about me and put it in red at the top of the page. It's given you a specific outcome. So now perhaps you're more interested in reading more. But there's even a better way. So if on your website or your social, this is all you have time to do, this will definitely get you better results. But let's look at an even better way. I've created these in Canva. Now, some of these testimonials about me, some of these testimonials about other people, I'm going to show you a variety. Using an image of the person is really beautiful because it's engaging, especially if, as in this case, you've got happy, smiling people. Using the word testimonial as a heading, using a little graphic here to indicate that it's a quote. And up on this one, what we've done is we've pulled out a key thing about Tina and put that at the top of her testimonial. Okay. Then we talk about what happened during the session and how she's great. And we even put the name of her program in there. Then we put how to find Tina, okay, on LinkedIn and on her website. So just by changing the layout and making this attractive in Tina's branded colors, that was a really effective testimonial. This is the same testimonial in a different format. So you can choose what you think is more effective for your business, but both of them are much easier to read. Again, with this one, Claire's branded colors happen to be the same as mine. So it was really useful to use a color of Claire's to look like my brand as well. We've put her name in there, the Queen of Calm. So I'm giving people an indication they could also contact her. But the key things at the top, the business strategy was transformational. Now that is definitely what I want a potential client to read first. Not that I'm a nice person. Okay. Down here, we've done one for Suzanne. And we've said straight up the most powerful thing about Suzanne and her skill. If people don't read anything else, they've read that and they've got a good impression. So if you're using that in the reach or nurture phase of your lead magnet process that I've been teaching you, you'll start to see how that's a really effective testimonial. Again, we always have a link to how people could contact her. So let's have a look at some other ones in different colors. Both of these brands with Les, that's his particular brand color. Okay, so you want to put the testimonial, if you're doing a graphic, in a brand color. These are also part of his brand colors. So when we talk about, we say at the top, it's an Excel training testimonial. So you can see straight away, is this a relevant testimonial that I even want to read? We highlight that that's saved, what he did for someone was saving 30 minutes a day. Now that's an incredible, very specific result. That's going to get attention. And we've actually used a couple of short testimonials with Les, put his name, put his photo. So, you know, there's a lovely trusting element there as well. And of course, his branding blue is a beautiful trusting color. And down here, we've got how you can find him. Same with Martin. In this case, we've used a question. Okay, this is a powerful question for a lot of people. And then we've kept the answer very, very simple. Okay, we've said what he does, private and business leasing. Need to lease a car, contact Les. Martin, my apologies. So you can see how we've done some different things, but we're always doing the same thing. We're using a heading to highlight. We're using quote marks, a graphic and brand colors, and some simple text. That is an effective testimonial. So here's some other ones. Oh, we had a look at Claire before. Here's a terrific one that I've done for myself where it's like, you know, if someone tells me it's the best 2 hours they've spent on their business, I definitely want that at the top. They make it clear then with a heading that it's a testimonial. And what I've done here is I've asked a question and given my link, because people may not read this part, but there's enough highlights here that will probably motivate the person to read this bit, unlike that very first testimonial we saw. Okay, so the anatomy of a good testimonial in brief. Less is more. People do not want to read long testimonials. I'm not going to read through every single thing. I encourage you to pause the video or do a screenshot. It's just reminding you of everything I've already told you before. I'm Jannine Barron. I'm a business mentor, marketing strategist. I love helping people create beautiful, dynamic businesses. And if just how your testimonial is presented could shift something for you today, then I hope this video has been a huge help for you. Please join me in one of my marketing workshops soon, or just enjoy the results you get from this video. Thank you so much.